What's up everyone, it's HK Gaming. Today I have a Ronin build for you. This is like no other build. If you have 4 guys in your team building this way, you don't need other classes anymore. I'm being very serious. If you want damage, there's damage. If you want healings, there's healings. If you need to revive, you can revive. You can do all the jobs alone. So if you're like me who don't have friends, then this is a build for you. First, let's look at the techniques. We'll be using Healing Incense as our class ability. This will be the way for us to heal during combat. With the gear that we are using, it will be enough to cover up the whole area. Put one down and you can be pretty reckless to attack and still have no problems. And if you're playing survival mission, you can put one down between waves to heal your teammates so they don't leave because the team doesn't have a Ronin. If you're tired of waiting a Ronin and you want to do damage yourself, try this. For perk 1, we'll be using Enhanced Ghost Weapon. Increase damage from all Ghost Weapon by 50%. This is a crazy amount. I had no idea why they put the damage perk in a healing class before, but now I know, because they want everyone to play Ronin. Weakening Burst is good, but I'll maybe have to find a way to use it. Class ability cooldown like my previous build and Ghost Weapon that I'm using here is still better overall. Perk 2 will be using the Cracked Region. This is to keep you alive so you can keep doing damage, so your teammate knows you're the best in the team. 50% of healing received and regen works with the class ability and your ultimate as well. For perk 3, we'll be using the Soothing Breath. You can even use this as a healing skill. You don't have to wait until someone is down to use it. The heal over time will make sure everyone is safe to do whatever they want. You know, a lot of people like to stand still and see if other teammates are good enough to revive them. This prevents them from doing it. Remember I said if you have a teammate also using this build, you don't need any other class. This will be the only difference for your teammate, the Fire Breath. One as healing and one to do some more damage. This is a great AoE attack, but if you're playing along, the healing over time will still need it. Next, let's look at the gear. Water Katana as usual, great katana. Water Stand is good for any type of enemy. Melee damage to make it even better. Melee resolve gain to get our ultimate ready sooner, and of course Water Master to show who is the real master in your team. A ruthless Ronin killing every single enemy while their face are covered up and blind. With the cocky hand of yours, oh man, you cannot find anything better than that. But the most important thing that we are using is this bomb pack. We'll be using this to do a lot of damage. Yes, this is a ghost weapon too. We want a blast radius. The larger area, the more enemy hits. So why not? And then we'll need a black powder bomb. This will apply a fire status effects when you hit the enemy. Usually you want to use one and then use the normal bomb pack to finish up the enemy. It's gonna be a crazy amount of damage. I'll show you in the combat footage later in the video. But you can only carry 2 black powder bomb at the same time, so make sure you refill them. And for the perk 1, I was hoping to get the status effect damage, but I didn't want to give up that blast radius, so if you are looking for a perfect one, make sure to get the status effect damage and the blast radius. For the charm, we'll be using the Ronin charm, best of the best. Injured resolve gain, we are the best, so we attack. Nevertheless, we will still need our ultimate so we can do brainless movement like face tanking the enemy's damage to show we are the king of the team and we are fearless. More importantly, we will not die like our teammate. For the other perk, we'll want a healing instant radius, but look at that, look at all the possible outcomes. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. But once you get these 2 perks, then you are good to go with the Ronin charm. For the last perk, I used the combat regeneration here, but of course if you want you can get the Fire Master. It will work if you are using the Fire Breath, and we will also have a ghost weapon applying the fire status effect, and also the black powder bomb as well. And for the ghost weapon, this is the one to reduce the cooldown, Spirit Kunai. Getting a kill with Kunai lowers all cooldown by 15 seconds. This applies to class ability and also both of the ghost weapon. With only 30 seconds of cooldown, this is gonna kick ass. So if you kill 2 enemies when you use it, that's 30 seconds of all skills, and you can use it again. For the perk, we will want a Supermassive. This will allow you to do more damage With the perk that we have, you don't have to be very precise. Calculating the enemy's health or any other things like that, you don't have to do that. Next is the status effect duration. This is for the black powder bomb and the other ghost weapon that we'll get into later. And for perk 2, we will need a damage increase. Just to be sure, this increased damage of all ghost weapon again, and it does apply on the bomb pack that we are using. For the second ghost weapon, we will be using the caltrips, and for the perk it will be the same as the last ghost weapon, damage increase of all ghost weapon. If you're lucky enough to get 20% here, that's 40% total. With the technique that we are using, it's 90% total. Next is the status effect duration. Like I said, it's for the fire, and that goes with our perk 3, fire up, likes target on fire. And now is the time to show who is the boss of the team. I'll leave the last wave footage here. Hopefully you found this build useful. And that will be it for today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be making more gaming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
諦める